It is a snow day. Here's a look at Coors Field. We're measuring it in inches all over the metro area and feet up in the high country. That's prompted all the major metro school districts to cancel class today, including DPS, Jeffco, Dougco, Littleton, Aurora, and Cherry Creek. We've got a full list of closures and delays now scrolling at the bottom of your screen.
That just looks cold.
Doesn't look like baseball weather.
No, not at all. From the radar view to your point of view, here's just a few of the photos that we've gotten in from you guys this morning. Very beautiful photos, a lot of puppy photos too. Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, TGIF. It feels good to say that on today especially. And I guess it's a 3-day weekend for some people too.
Yeah,
it is.
Snow day kids, lucky.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
I've
lucky.
gotten some tweets from people saying, really? They canceled classes? Is it that bad? Well, you know, in some parts of the city, they did get quite a bit of snow.
We had 7 inches in Highlands Ranch this morning. It was a
and the
lot.
roads are really pretty sketchy out there in a lot of places.
Yeah.
So we want to check the weather forecast.
Yeah.
Apparently it's not over yet either.
It's not over. Do you guys remember, what was it, Saturday and Sunday in the 70s?
Oh,
Wearing tank
I
tops?
remember.
Once upon a time.
Yeah.
Yep, that was only a couple of days ago. But yeah, this week has just been pretty wild. And today we do still have that snow that's coming down. You can see from Horsetooth Reservoir, kind of a miss for the northern Front Range, Fort Collins and Greeley. I'm hearing from a lot of you saying, we didn't get anything. Well, right now, you might be seeing a little bit of that action. Check it out, that snow coming down toward Fort Collins and Greeley, all the way down the I-25 corridor in toward Denver, where we do have a couple of spots where that snow is a little heavier. Check out on 76 when we're going from Denver up toward Brighton and then out to the north and east. For today, off and on light snow. We won't see much more in the way of accumulation unless you get caught under one of those heavier bands. Then you could definitely see that stack up pretty quickly. But then, because it's Colorado, tomorrow 50 degrees with sunshine with more snow on the way by Sunday.
And as we take a look at our drive, we are seeing some delays metro-wide. A lot of that because folks just going slower because of the snow that's on the ground. Some of it's due to the accidents. Southbound I-25 from E-470 down to I-70 running about 12 minutes with speeds averaging 55 miles per hour. South end, we're going a little bit slower, and most of the accidents are along and south of I-70. The biggest one that I have seen thus far is a crash located at southbound I-25 and Santa Fe. I am seeing some slow speeds in that area, so just keep that in mind. They could be anywhere with spinouts likely happening very quickly as you are out and about in these very icy conditions. We've got a crash reported at westbound I-70 and 48th causing some slow speeds out on the west side, and then southwest side of town we've got an accident reported at westbound C-470 and Ken Carroll Avenue. That's one of the spots certainly where we've seen a lot more snow piling up. Now we also have quite a few crews that are out there covering the snow and the roads throughout this morning. So guys, we're going to be checking in with them throughout the morning too.
Yes, we are. We're going to start with Eddie Randall. He is in Morrison right now. What's it looking like out there, Eddie?
Oh, it is definitely a lot of snow, Gary. Probably more than I feel like we've seen so far this morning. There was quite a bit in Littleton. We were behind a snowplow for a little bit on this service road as we're coming up on Alameda, and we're kind of near I-70. So, you know, definitely you're going to want to take it easy this morning. I was just talking to Matt Bell, who's keeping us safe behind the wheel, and he said anybody coming off of those service roads or any road that you're on, you're going to want to stay in the shallow end. Don't get onto the shoulder. We were kind of in the shoulder for a second, and we have a huge truck, and it took us a lot of effort just to kind of get out of that shallow end and to get back on the road. So there is a lot of snowfall. So if you are in the shallow end, you may get stuck. So be careful. Keep that in mind. So we're going to continue on our drive. We'll be checking in with you throughout the morning show. We still have plenty of time to go. My colleague Corey Reppenhagen, who I like to call C-Rep, is out on I-70. He's been there all morning, and I believe he said it's been back open though, right, Corey?
Yeah, I-70 is actually open. We've got this winter storm warning and we've got avalanche warnings. The winds are kicking up very strong. Visibility is becoming a big problem out here on I-70. As you can see, this wind just kicks up in here. It's got the 30 to 40 mile an hour gust. You might, oh, here we go. This is a big gust right here. This is one of the things that CDOT and the Colorado Avalanche Information Center has been concerned with the wind loading. They've done a series of avalanche mitigation work, blasting these hills back here already this morning, and they're going to have to do it again at some time today. And they're warning you that that I-70 will be closed periodically through the day. But you can see now there are some cars you can see moving back here, but I can tell you the visibility is very low all the way from the Eisenhower Johnson tunnels if you're coming westbound all the way down into the foothills, and the snow is still coming down very strong. So this is still a big, impactful winter storm up here. Natasha, I'll send it back to you, but this wind is amazing.
Oh my gosh, whiteout conditions, amazing, he says. I'm talking to Kylie. She said 65 miles per hour in that area. Stay safe out there. And for those of you at home saying, why do you send your reporters out there? Corey loves that stuff. You just heard him. Okay, so we're getting a lot of awesome photos from you guys. This one, there are two types of people. Either you are Tate or you are Ash, twins. One is inside, one is outside shoveling. Janelle sent us this photo in email. She's from Glenwood Springs. And we're also getting a lot of puppy photos. Emma the dog, this is from Alexandra Rossi on Facebook. Oh, so cute. Fantastic photo. Annette from Driscoll, or in Brighton, and she sent a photo of Driscoll. Beautiful puppy. Love the eyes. Keep sharing your snow day photos with us. You can email them to yourtake@9news.com. You can also send them to our Facebook page or use the hashtag 9WX. You can get real-time weather and traffic information on the 9 News app as well. We're updating school closings and delays all morning. There are a lot of major school closings. Snow day for thousands of kids across Colorado. And this app is just free from the app and Google Play stores.
I'm definitely the twin that was inside.
Yes.
100%. Now it's time for your news in 90 seconds. Japan is reporting 41 new cases of the coronavirus on board a cruise ship. That brings the total number of cases on board the Diamond Princess cruise ship to 61. This morning, a plane bringing Canadian citizens back home from Wuhan, China, has landed in Ontario. 176 people were evacuated. They will be quarantined now for 2 weeks. 636 people have died and more than 31,000 have tested positive for the virus in China. Economists have been keeping a close eye on the outbreak in China and its impact on the U.S. Despite fears the jobs report just out this morning would be different, it does show that employers added 225,000 jobs. Now, unfortunately, the unemployment rate rose to 3.6% from a half-century low of 3.5% in December. The second Democratic debate of 2020 happens tonight. Joe Biden, Pete Buttigieg, Amy Klobuchar, Bernie Sanders, Tom Steyer, Elizabeth Warren, and Andrew Yang will all participate. This is the first debate since the Iowa caucuses where Sanders and Pete Buttigieg essentially tied for the lead. President Trump will be in Colorado for a rally for his re-election and for Senator Cory Gardner's. The president plans to visit Colorado Springs on Thursday, February 20th at the World Arena. Last time the president visited Colorado was for the Air Force Academy graduation last May. In just over an hour, the VFW Department of Colorado will host a funeral for a veteran who died without any known family. They're asking anyone who can come pay respects to do so. Clyde Baldwin served 20 years in the Air Force from 1950 to 1970. Today's ceremony is at 9 this morning at the Pikes Peak National Cemetery in Colorado Springs. Now, the VFW sent out a notice for people to come, and that notice has been shared thousands of times, so they are expecting many to come today in honor of Clyde Baldwin. And that's your news in 90.
The one thing you need to know when it comes to your forecast today, well, we are talking about that wind that we just saw Corey Reppenhagen in. There it is, Loveland Pass checking in at 65 miles per hour. So with your avalanche danger today, it is very high. We are talking large slides are likely all throughout today into the overnight. That avalanche warning not expected to expire until 8 a.m. on Saturday.
Expect accidents today. That's the one thing that we're going to be talking about all morning and even throughout the day with the icy road conditions. As that snow continues to move through the metro area, we've got new accident reports that continue to come in. One here near I-25 in Santa Fe. This particular camera shot not showing it. However, it could be close. So we're going to see some slow speeds through that area. Other accidents are out there. We'll talk about that and give you an update coming up.
There's going to be plenty of snow to play in this weekend, but if that's not your thing, we've got a few other options for you, like Monster Jam. Yeah, Liz and Ryan are working for the weekend.
Close to 800 people will walk through this hallway at least one day a month to go to in-service training.
A hall of portraits meant to honor the history of the Sheriff's Department in Colorado. Today we're looking back at the legacy of one of the first black sheriffs in Arapahoe County.